That was a terrified little Mexican kid. So I don't know if this is true or not, but I've been hearing that every time you don't subscribe to my channel, something cute and fluffy dies. Gets tortured to death. Probably poked right in the eyeball. No! Do it! Do it now! There's a big debate going on about 1000cc motorcycles. Everybody's like, you don't need no 1000cc motorcycle. Well, it's true, you don't really need it. 1000cc bikes in general are a lot more roomy, and the passing power is amazing. You can go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds or less, or actually, I can't even remember what the number is. I think it's like 2 point something. But anyway, like on the freeway, it doesn't matter what RPM you're at. You can just be cruising along. If you should need to power out of a situation or something like that, you can do so pretty instantly. So, not to mention, this bike sounds amazing. Just saying. So that would be my argument for the whole 1000cc bike thing. I mean, a lot of people aren't good enough riders probably to ride one just because, you know, it's a ton of power. But other than that, I mean, man, it's a little heavier. But there's no racetracks around here. I leave the lightweight stuff that I want to redline all the time. I leave that to the dirt. Doesn't really matter to me on the street. You don't have to redline it all the time to get the power you want out of it. And then passing power, and it's a safer bike if you know how to use it. Passing power is amazing. You can get out of the way of people. You can do all kinds of things on this bike that you can't do on the 600. However, there are still people out there like, oh, the 1000cc bikes are overkill. It's a boo boo boo. And it's kind of true. I mean, I guess you could consider these overkill, but you know, you definitely don't need it. But do you really need a lot of things that you really like? You don't need no chocolate. You don't need no boobies. But if you didn't have chocolate and boobies, the world would be a very dark place. And crankshaft in it, changes the firing order, all that goodness, gives it a little bit more inertial torque in the mid-range. Here right now, it sounds like a dang muscle car rolling down the road. Yeah, I'll probably never go back to a 600cc bike, unless I have two bikes. I mean, I definitely didn't mind my 600. It was just uncomfortable after a while. Felt all scrunched up on it. I'm only 5'9". I hate it when motovloggers just ride around and they speak gibberish. They don't even have any point to what they're saying. They just randomly make noises. The main reason is that I personally choose the 1000cc bike. Right here. This is why do I ride 1000? That's right. That's why, right there. That is why I ride 1000. And going way too fast. Oh shoot, they're gonna call the cops on me. How can you go wrong with that noise? I mean, come on. That's beautiful. That's a lot of acceleration power right there. That's like holding on for your dear life, and front end of the bike starts to float upward. Definitely will flip you like a dang cheese omelet. I don't really plan on doing any of this for anything more than fun. I think it'd be too difficult to do that unless you really got popular, and I don't know, even then you'll only be making a little bit. I think sponsorship would be the way to go, but I was having trouble getting sponsors when I was racing, much less just riding. You know, I guess I play for a bigger audience when I'm out riding. Thought about stuff like that before, like putting advertisements on this bad boy, and I would definitely do it. Not to be a sellout or anything, but I mean, who wouldn't ride a motorcycle and get paid for it, honestly. I got companies that put their logo on my bike and stuff and gave me a monthly amount. I would definitely do that. I've heard people getting paid to put logos on their cars. Why would people look at your car? Unless you're driving like a dang Lamborghini. I'd say a lot more people look at motorcycles because they're a lot more appealing. A lot more appealing to look at. But I hope you got something good out of this dang old moto vlog. I just kind of threw the camera on and went because I got errands to run, you know. But I think I said something about 1,000 cc's are like boobies, so you should have gotten something out of that. If you didn't, you're a dang fool. I think I made some random noises too, so that should have been helpful.